Hey everybody! Hope everybody's, we seem to be having this snow ad nauseum, so it's really throwing a wrench in our days here. So today, what you're going to get out of today is going to be what is really going on with all these Facebook Live or Facebook changes. So is Facebook still going to be a place for your business? Things like that, and what you should be doing right now to be leveraging Facebook for your business. So you're going to get that out of today's session. This is something we obviously have been doing a lot of research on, and it's very congruent with the message that we've been telling clients all along, and preparing them for these changes, because I believe it's the right thing to do. So, if you're getting this, please share the content out there for us. That'd be great. Really appreciate it. Just smash on that share button. And you can also make sure you click on the notifications so you get the notifications when we're going live. So let's get started. Now that we're here in snowy York, PA. It was a miserable drive in. All right, so what are you going to get out of today? You're really going to get how to start leveraging Facebook starting right now. I just had a client leave. We just put the strategy together for him. And there's a couple fundamental things that you need to start thinking about is highly engaged content. Okay, that's the name of the game, and it's really always been the name of the game. Facebook has been leading us to this continuum for quite a while, so I'm not really surprised that they're doing this. Why is Facebook making these changes? So when I say they're making changes to the algorithms, about the content, how it gets shared. We're going to go through how it used to be and how it's going to be and how it is right now. So they had a lot of gaps in their policies, and this all stemmed, I believe, from the 2016 election and the fake news and the stuff that they were getting blamed for doing the election. So I think they took a hard look at what they were doing, according to Zuckerberg, on that, because there was a lot of misuse of the tools that they had and gaps in their policies, and people were gaming the system. And it's really been sorry, I got something in my eyeball. It's good. I'm good. We're fine. We're not going blind here. But their stock dropped about 6%. I think that was $1 billion plus or whatever. I mean, it was ridiculous. The number that sticks in my head is like $3 billion. Their stock dropped in market cap. But what they're doing is they're going for more meaningful engagement, high value engagement, and this has always been the thing that we've been promoting with our companies that we work with. Is you want to be at the center of your tribes, and we're going to talk about how you get there now with these changes. It used to be let's get into what it used to be. So in the old days, you had a Facebook company page, and when somebody would like or follow it, then they would see your feed of everything you posted in their feed, and Facebook came back and said, well, wait a minute, we don't want that. We wanted to sell ads for that. And so what ended up happening is they started to drop the percentage of people that liked your page who saw your content. And what they did is they said only the people that are highly engaged, a percentage of those see your posts. So what ended up happening, if you had a company page and say you had 100 people in that page, 15 would see the content, and those would be the top 15 people that were engaged on that page. And then they dropped that to 15%. For sake of argument, and they dropped it to 3%. So 3 people saw that. And so it really dropped the effectiveness of the page, and that's pretty much where we're at now, and they keep doing that. And the reason Facebook did that is because they want you to buy ads, right? They want to buy ads to get you out in that demographic. So the question now is Facebook still a place for business? And I am going to say yes, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you why and what you need to do right now to start leveraging this, okay? So you have a Facebook company page, and let's think about that in terms of your website. Like, that's your presence on Facebook. It's your Facebook webpage, for lack of a better term. But off of that, and this is what I find interesting, we've been setting this up for people, we do this ourselves, are groups. And what I love about groups is that they're topical about your expertise, and it puts you in the center of that tribe. Okay? Think about this as networking. When you're out networking physically, the companies that are successful, they're bringing people together. They're the center, and that's what you want to do when we talk about marketing and everything. And this is the same concept. It is the ability to put you out there and bring people that are like-minded into a group to talk about a topic that you're the expert on. And I recommend that you can do that right now. I had a gentleman leave today. He's already done that from last week. So go set up a group on cybersecurity in this area, get it done, get people in there, and we'll talk about how to do that in a few minutes. And why we love this, because like I said, it puts you in the center of the expertise. And I'm going to term a new thing. It's called, social engagement on Facebook. Like, that's what you want, and that's where Facebook is going. So when you're posting, it used to be, and I pick on the large social media companies that go out and do this all the time, they would just post on your site, on your company page, and they barf all over it because everybody's like, oh, I got to post, because all they cared about were likes and follows. And those are now totally irrelevant. And what you want is engagement. So when you start thinking about this in the old blogging days, it's like, how do you get really relevant content and drive engagement? Surveys are great. Tell me what you think about these topics. Could I get your opinion on this? Have you seen this? Like, those open-ended questions work really well in the groups to drive that. And if you see really active groups, see what they're doing, because that's what they're doing. That's how they're getting people talking and engaging, and that's what's filling your feed. Okay, that's what I see all the time now. I go out and I post on one of my groups, or one of the groups I'm a part of, and then I start to see all of the feedback, and somebody's posted, and then I go back because it's highly engaged. Okay, you with me? So if you have any questions, let me know. We're taking questions on this today. It is not the end of brands on Facebook, right? That's the number one thing that people are asking me right now is it dead? And no, because the new strategy is creating the group and driving engaged content. Now, I've been saying that for businesses since we got into this last year, is that our fundamental thing has been about brand awareness. Right? And the best way to get brand awareness is to get engagement. If you go out networking at a chamber event or whatever, you're not gonna be like, hey, here's a picture of my building, right? You're gonna engage the person in the conversation, and it's the same concept. And now we just use groups to do that. What else we got? So there's two things that you can do on this. Facebook also announced that they're gonna start, I'm not sure when, they haven't announced when it's coming out, but they're gonna be running ads to your groups. I think that might be an interesting tool to be able to leverage to really boost the power of your group. Getting that engagement. So a couple things you can do: set a group up about a topic or in an area. That's what we typically do. Say, in this demographic, we're going to be talking about business leadership. Great. And then we get the people in that demographic to come in, join the group, and then we start. We're doing these Facebook Lives as an example. We're posting relevant content. What are you seeing for your business? What in the Central York or Central Pennsylvania area is prohibiting your business in there? And then we get a discussion on that. But we're the centers of that. Okay. So think about setting up a group. You can do that today. Hang it off your company page. Link it. Very easy. Give us, if you need to know how to do that, just PM us or put a comment in there like, how do I do this? And we'll spin up a Zoom meeting for you and walk you through that. Pardon me, sorry. What else? There's a couple other things in here, but better engagement. Your focus. If you think about this in terms of brand awareness, how do you get your brand out there? You engage with people. I'm going to say this again because this is the number one thing that has changed and where the focus needs to shift. You don't care if somebody likes your business, because that person that likes your business probably doesn't buy from your business. The person that's engaged with your business is going to buy from you. So think about engagement. What value are you offering people in your posts on those groups? All right, this comes back. It's something so fundamental. It's value. It's value. Okay, that's it. All right, and if you've read any business book, if you've read Think and Grow Rich, if you've read any of Covey's books, if you've read any of these, it's always been about how do you provide value? How do you serve the people in your tribe? How do you get them and how do you serve them, right? It's that service-based mindset where you're going out and serving them and letting the universe or karma or God do the rest. So that's what we're facing. So I want to run through this just one more time because this is super exciting for us. We're thrilled to death. It fits into our model really well. So the old way, Facebook company page, you'd get likes and follows, you'd like a page, and then you'd see all those feeds in in your feed. Facebook has changed that over time, and they've dropped that to a percentage of the engaged people on your Facebook page, and now that's basically dead. All right, that's step one. So what do you do to change this? Set a group up about a given topic that's relevant for your business. Think about how can you be the expert for a tribe, either in a demographic or for a topic. Set the group up, link it to your company page, and drive in topical and engaging content. It's that simple. Get people in there, but you need to be the one engaging. Okay, it doesn't do you any good necessarily from a business perspective if people are commenting and you're not in the conversation. Be in the conversation. Be the conversation. We love this because it puts you back into the center of the tribe that you're creating. Okay, and what we're already seeing in the groups that we're in right now, that's been filling up my news feed. Is that, oh, somebody, and that's where I get my notifications. You've commented on this topic, Tim, somebody else has commented. And I go back and, oh, what did they say? Oh, they said, oh, they're wrong, so I'm going to go type something else in. But it's a really good way to engage and get and share information, and that's your goal. So, hope everybody had a great snowy day here in there. And share and like this and get that notification button, click on that so you know exactly when our next Facebook Live is. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, what's the day, Wednesday? Wednesday, today's Wednesday. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great day.